This house was designed for two ways of living: to live and to create. But it does not separate these two things with a wall. It separates them with a bridge. Layer House is located in Willis Point, British Columbia, Canada, on a wooded slope above the Saanich Inlet. At first glance, it could simply be a wood and glass house facing the water. But the most interesting point is not only the landscape. It is the way the house organizes the routine of residents connected to art, manual work, and domestic life. Its design does not place everything inside a single volume. It separates the main house from the place of creation. On one side are the spaces for living, resting, and gathering. On the other, an auxiliary building holds the atelier on the upper floor and the woodwork shop on the lower level. Between the two, a bridge. This bridge is more than a beautiful passage. It organizes the life of the house. When you cross it, you leave the domestic rhythm and enter the rhythm of creative work. The distance is small but clear. The atelier remains close to the house, but it is not mixed with the living room, the kitchen, and the bedrooms. That is why the name Layer House works so well. The house is truly organized in layers: the slope, the forest, the water, the main house, the atelier, the workshop, the decks, the terraces, and the bridge. Nothing is completely isolated, but nothing needs to be fully mixed together. The main house has 2 floors. On the upper level are the arrival, the primary suite, the living room, and the dining area. This is the part most connected to the view, to the main daily routine, and to the opening towards the Saanich Inlet. Large glass surfaces bring the water, the sky, and the trees into everyday life. Inside, wood plays an essential role. It appears on the ceilings, floors, walls, and built-in furniture, creating continuity and a warmer atmosphere. Because the house uses large glass openings, this presence of wood keeps the interiors from feeling cold or generic. The house looks outward a lot, but it still feels like shelter. On the lower level, the house changes rhythm. There are guest bedrooms, an office, a gym, and a sauna, connected to decks, a terrace, an outdoor hot tub, and a shower. The upper part observes the landscape. The lower part moves closer to the ground. The house doesn't offer only a beautiful frontal view. It creates several ways of being in the place: looking from above, stepping out onto a deck, crossing the bridge, going down to the lower spaces, or retreating into the sauna. The wood, the scale of the rooms, and the continuity of the materials maintain a more domestic, calmer, more livable, and more livable feeling. The atelier in the auxiliary building receives light and views for creative work. The woodwork shop below has a more direct relationship with manual making, with tools, materials, and production. The architecture recognizes that creating also needs space, silence, and a certain separation. What is most interesting is that Layer House avoids two easy solutions. It does not become a generic glass box by the water, but it also does not close itself off like a dark refuge hidden in the woods. It tries to stay between these two extremes, open but protected, connected to the landscape but organized by the real life of its residents. In the end, Layer House is a house about distance and connection. Distance between living and creating, connection between house and studio. Distance so the work can have silence. Connection so everything can remain part of the same life. It shows that a house for artists does not need to be extravagant to be interesting. Sometimes the strongest gesture is to separate things well, create a bridge between them, and let the slope, the forest, the water, and daily life do the rest.